Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It's Brandon again, and today we're going to talk about the 2013 list of diets according to US News and World Report. So each year they take a look at very popular and sometimes some lesser known diets and compile a report based off of several criteria, including things like ease of which to follow, whether it lets you hit your RDAs and protein, carbs, fats, whether you can do your micronutrients, how it performs for people in certain situations like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, etc. So it takes all these things, takes a look at them, and then what it does is it ranks them from best to worst. Now, each time you take a look at this list, you're more than often to find some diets that you're very familiar with, either because you've tried them in the past or because you've thought about going on them. So it's a very interesting read in that aspect to see where they really stack up against each other. Now, for anyone out there who has done the paleo diet in the past, you've probably heard about this report only because oftentimes the paleo diet performs notoriously bad on it. And it's evident again this year as it performed dead last. So they ranked paleo dieting last out of all the diets looked at. Now, regardless of what you think about these certain types of diets, and even paleo for instance, even though I brought it up, what I will say is you need to take this list with a grain of salt. Now this year I actually mean it quite literally, because the number one performing diet, one known as the DASH diet, is one that restricts sodium, which is something I don't believe is necessary for most of us to do. Now, given your situation, it might be beneficial to do so, but overall for most healthy individuals, restricting sodium is not something that you need to do in order to be healthy. Now, the main point of this video, number one, was to point you towards that list, just because I do think it's an interesting read so you can see where diets stack up and see how they judge some of these things, but also just to talk about my opinion on the best diet for you. Now, my opinion on this really is going to cater to each individual, so there's no specific answer I can give you. In my opinion, the best diet out there is one that kind of fits into your lifestyle and doesn't require much of a change for you. Meaning, I don't suggest diets that are going to severely restrict the foods that you like eating, because in the long run, that's not really realistic for you to maintain that diet. Especially if you're something that's cutting out red meats and carbs and all sorts of stuff, these funky diets. I don't believe restricting is the way to be successful. Instead, what I believe is finding a diet that, again, works within your own given individuality, meaning you can still eat the foods you like while maintaining your goals. Now, oftentimes eating the food you like and reaching your goals sometimes butt heads, but it's all about finding that common ground that allows you to meet your goals. Regardless, take a look at this list, let me know what you think about it, and in the meantime, stay big.